how does for you to feel loved by a partner, how do they show that to you? Is it acts of service? Is it words of affirmation? Is it quality time? Is it physical touch? Is it gift giving?
It's quality time for me.
Time.
I'm a quality time type nigga. I like to be able to just, I know that if I can be in a room with somebody and we don't have to do nothing, but just be in each other's presence, that's the best feeling ever.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? That's the best feeling ever, where it's like, nigga, we ain't even got to talk. It's just like,
our breathing patterns are matching and shit.
That's how I feel, you know what I'm saying? Because nigga, there's so much stuff going on in the world. So, nigga, for us to be just chilling and just, we ain't got to be doing nothing, it's like, that's tough to me. That's my love language. Yeah, just chill and shit. Breathe each other's air. Shit.
Welcome to my Homegirl's Couch, your ultimate space for real ass, blunt ass conversations, starring yours truly, Tsion,
Taylor Metzger,
Justice Franklin,
and our special guest,
Rarie.
On today's episode, we will be clearing some things up, as well as talking about celibacy and dating in the DMs. But first,
so as his manager, I'm biased, but this man is probably one of the most naturally talented individuals I've gotten the chance to work with. Oh, look, he's blushing.
No.
So if you haven't already, go listen to some of his singles that he's dropped this year. My personal favorites are Porch and Do That. Summer and October is when he released those. He's known for his freestyles and his flow, and one of the best lyricists and performers in Kansas City. Let's give it up for Rarie.
Thank you.
So before we dive into the discussion today, we are going to clear some things up.
I said what I said.
We had some of y'all upset, clearly. So Justice, do you want to clear some things up?
are we talking in regards to the comment I made about men's self-esteem and how they
I think it was the cheating bit that got men out here upset.
They think that we said all men cheat.
No,
that's what they think we.
The clip said that men agree with the statement that all men cheat by usually stating, I'm a nigga though, when caught in the act, and kind of just communicating with it. At least that's the experience that I've had before. And I've just literally been just thrown off because as a man, that's a hell of a statement. As a man, that's a hell of a statement, especially a black man at that.
Yep.
But watch the first episode and it'll clear it up fully. Don't just listen to the clip. I also just kind of want to touch base that this podcast is based off of our truths and our experiences. This is an open and safe space. We started this podcast because we all came from different backgrounds. We bonded over those differences as well as our similarities. So this is an open space. If you don't agree with some of the things we say, leave a comment and we can talk about it. So moving forward, we're going to start with Rarie. So Rarie, last week during Asia's birthday, we talked a little bit at brunch, and you mentioned something that was a little surprising for me to hear from a man, is that you are starting to be celibate.
That's correct.
What made you decide that?
I feel like I've been in a relationship for as long as I can remember. And I've also, had access to sex for several years. I know what that feels like. I've been there, I've done that. But I never knew exactly what it would feel like to just go without it. And I feel like as a man, I saw some of the cons that I would experience when indulging in that activity in terms of not being as focused, tired, you know what I'm saying? Using it as a crutch, whenever I would feel as though I had nothing else to do. And it wasn't something that was really intimate or spiritual. It was just an activity at that point. So to actually be intentional and then have the religious, beliefs that I have to be able to support me in doing that and deciding that, it's made a tremendous difference. You know what I'm saying? I feel way more focused. I feel way more fulfilled. And I feel like when it's time for me to engage in that again, it'll be more intentional.
Wow, it's like losing your virginity all over again. That
all
sounds
over again.
fun.
You're gonna be all nervous and shit.
Literally, man, all over again. I feel like, like, and we talking about like not even like
virgin.
not even like masturbating. Like that's another thing too. Like we talking about none of that. Like nothing, none of that.
Okay, I got a question.
You're like doing boxing or something though. Like
Yeah,
there's gonna be like a lot of testosterone.
Yeah, I'm letting it out.
Like,
It's going out in different avenues for sure.
Okay.
Hearing that, I'm like, real talk. Like, I have to ask, and if you don't want to answer, that's fine.
Sure.
Did something occur for you to get to like that, back to that place spiritually, or just to that place spiritually in general? Because I feel like, just to be honest, because I've been through healing processes and kind of reconnecting and deciding like things that are going to aid where I'm trying to go, or you have to go through a real ass experience to even be in that place, to like make you question like, what the hell am I doing? Did something occur to get you there? Or
yeah, for sure. I feel like I lost like my first love. Like for sure, I lost my first love, and it was a very traumatic experience. If people know me, people who are close to me know that I don't really talk about it's the stuff that happened to me personally, whether it's like deaths in the family. I lost my pops. You know what I'm saying? Financially, people who know me know like I'm a very big business oriented type individual. And then to add on, losing like a partner on top of that, I don't feel like I ever had a chance to really, really grieve, because I feel like I had to be strong for other people so much. So to be holding in so much, and then like I already felt like I was at the edge of the cliff. And then when that happened, it was like, damn. So I really felt like I had an identity crisis, like for sure. And I felt like before I found myself going into like this spiral effect of just, you know what I'm saying? Could we curse in here?
Yeah.
I'll just make sure, just like, you know what I'm saying? Just being a fuck nigga, you know what I'm saying? Whether it was like talking to different girls, you know what I'm saying? Meaningless sex, splurging, doing all this other shit. I really wanted to like check in, because I already felt like I didn't know exactly who I was. And like I would look in the mirror and be like, yo, who is this nigga? And I feel like my music was starting to even like show that. Like I was constantly asking myself, but when you have no avenue on like how to start, where to go, it just feels like you're just doing anything to cope and just numb the pain. But I felt like I just got tired of numbing it and really wanted to do something about it. So like it was like, you know what I'm saying, reading that Bible. And I feel like a lot of niggas read it but don't apply it and actually become a doer of what they're reading. And ever since I started doing that, shit just started clicking and making sense.
to be honest, I feel like to like really pay heed to what the Bible says, to be able to interpret it, I think the Bible is meant to like be an avenue for people that are going through each passage, or through each trial in the Bible. Like you have to be going through that as a person before you could even apply or like take that in and understand what the Bible is saying. So to appreciate it per se is what I should say.
And Rarie, I just want to say I am proud of you, because I'm being real serious, because I've seen men, they, like you were saying, they turn when they're going through pain or hurt or transitional period in their life, they turn to like those negative things. So to stop yourself in your tracks and turn it into a positive experience and actually grow from it shows a lot, because it's hard for people to do that. Even women might not always turn, to sexual acts. They might turn to like spending money or like just botching their face. I don't know, all kinds of different things like that. That's amazing to be able to like
catch yourself
mm-hmm. and stop yourself before going into that bad habit. So
to be fair, I think that a lot of men just don't know. Like I like in reading, not even just the Bible, but just really reflecting, I can't remember a time growing up where I was taught how to actually deal with my trauma. Mm-hmm. Deal with my emotions, you know what I'm saying? And for most, men, it's a single parent household, you know what I'm saying? Or, you try to do the co-parenting, but it's nothing like an actual full dynamic where both parents are healthy and you can see an example of what that look like. So for me, I didn't see that, you know what I'm saying? So really thinking about like, okay, why do I act like this? Why do I turn to this? And through this whole entire journey, I really, it came down to the point to where it was like, I didn't feel like I had a safe place. I never felt like I had a safe place with my parents. You know what I'm saying? So I went looking for external validation from other people to make me feel whole. And that's where the cheating came from. That's where the lies came from. You know what I'm saying? I had to basically put up a facade to make me feel comfortable around my peers. Yeah. And then when I got to figure out, okay, it's all about self-love. Even with my music, if we being honest, it was my music. The reason why I wanted to be a star was because I'm like, if I can achieve the masses of, you know what I'm saying, fans and niggas love me, I'll be whole. Mm-hmm. But when I started seeing like the notoriety and niggas would be like, oh, you're Rarie, I'm still like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really feel nothing from that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Niggas would, bro, you're the best rapper. You know what I'm saying? It still felt like something was missing. So now that I'm like seeing exactly where the root of the problem came from, I'm figuring out different ways to cope with it.
I'm gonna be real honest. It's really nice to hear somebody be so self-aware, which I believe that you are. Yeah, it sounded like your upbringing was kind of like mine in a sense. I didn't have a safe space with either of my parents. My parents were divorced when I was really young, and I didn't have like any healthy relationship to look towards to either. And I kind of went through that same route as well. And I spent a year celibate last year, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. I learned so much about me because when you take sex out of the equation, a lot of people don't have much to offer. Man. And you realize kind of truly like how you want to spend your time, and you become more intentional about it.
I aspire to be like you, Rarie.
Are you going to be celibate? You going to join the journey?
I need to.
I'm over there answering for Asia in my head. This bitch is over there like, no.
I need to. And I've thought about it.
Mm-hmm. And what's stopping you?
You know what's stopping me, girl. I'm just kidding. No, but honestly, I have thought about it because I don't just be throwing it back on everybody, but like there's attachment that grows with that. And, you know, I believe in the like soul ties and all that stuff like that follows you. So.
Do y'all read the Bible? Do any of y'all read the Bible?
I do my fair share. I'm still learning.
I read my little devotionals and I interpret them the way in which that I feel I should be interpreting them for the moment. I think I've went, and there's no shame in saying this, and I hope this touches somebody, because at 27 years old was the first time like I ever went to like an actual Bible study. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and just like that experience within itself, I do think everybody should experience that, whether it's just like super nerve-wracking or just like I don't want to feel like an imposter, or I have no idea what I'm talking about, or just uncomfortable with that topic. Mm-hmm. It is an experience because I feel like what you interpret from the Bible is unique to within its own. Like it's really a different type of experience.
I grew up going to church. Like my mom and dad, we used to go to church, but I went to a Korean church, so they used to draw me off. They'd be like, they used to draw me off, like catch you on the flip side. Proud of you, baby girl, but bye.
We got a
pick you up in 2 hours.
We're out.
Exactly. I used to go to church, and like in my earlier dating stages, like I dated men whose families like were traditional. Like in the church, like, yeah. So I was with them. So I'm used to that, but I did get away from it after being with my son's dad for a while. So like I've been trying to get back into that, but I'm just used to Korean church. Mm-hmm. It's a culture shock to go into American church or black church, really big difference. But I know the practices, and I've learned like I have my own personal relationship with God. And I'm gonna be real, I don't follow like the traditional church stuff, because I feel like everyone's relationship with God is personal.
Unique within its own. That's why I feel like, you gotta be going through the thick of it.
Yeah, but I will say a lot of people turn to like, you know, God and everything when they're going through something. I think I was the most closest with him when things were going right with me. Mm-hmm. And then I feel like when things start to go wrong, I'm like I pull away.
That's interesting.
Rather than going towards him. So I need to find my balance of being like learning how to like be there for the good and the bad. So that's my personal experience with God right now. It's like I'm going through some things, and I I need to learn how to go to him when I'm going through things. But
I like that.
yeah.
I probably feel most connected to God when I'm doing my wrong, and then I get to doing right, and that's the terrible part because I can see it now.
Mm-hmm.
But like no bullshit, just being 100 with everybody is. You can say you want to like, I'm gonna do it right this time. I'm gonna do it right this time. It take you a couple times to get there, and that's just
part of being.
I think he know that though. Like I feel like God knows.
Okay.
That. Yeah, I feel like he knows, and I think for me, like the thing that I'm learning is like you can have a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? Whether you go to a church or you know what I'm saying, you decide to do it yourself. But like, regardless of what you decide, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? You build your own faith. Nobody can, you know what I'm saying, help you with that. That's your own journey. One of the things that helps me is one of my favorite scriptures, a couple though, I want to say it's Galatians 5:16. And I think it talks about like asking yourself, are you walking in spirit or are you walking in flesh? Those are two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like that.
I ain't gonna lie, this is not where I thought this podcast today was gonna take.
I don't think so either.
I really didn't, but I'm here for it. I'm over here taking a mental note of the scripture. Like, 5:16. I'm put a mental note. I'm gonna go back and see what that's talking about because that's a message right there.
It's different. It's two different things though. You know what I'm saying? Like when you walk in your flesh, you know, those are. You're giving into like the fleshly desires, sex, you know what I'm saying, worldly possessions, different things like that. But when you walk in spirit, it's a different type of umph in your step. You know what I'm saying? So trying to distinguish that and make sure that I'm walking, you know what I'm saying, in spirit. And you know, you give into the fleshly desires here and there because I mean like we're all imperfect. But like that, Jeremiah 15 verse 16, when it talks about like anxiety, it's a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of people kind of view the Bible as something that's daunting. And I think that's all because like you don't really want to look at what your weaknesses are. Nobody really wants to look at what their weaknesses are. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, man. I don't know. It's just my little take on it.
Okay. I have a question real quick before we change topics because I do want to change topics. Do you feel, and this is really more so like a personal question for me. Do you feel like it was quick or like super like, whoa, I feel like I just obtained a superpower understanding this for the first time and then kind of regressing a little bit and knowing like what path you should be doing right upon because you've experienced that? You get what I'm saying?
Now what you mean? Say it again.
So like have you ever been like super like on path and had that rewarding moment where like it was like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing?
Hell nah. I feel like
you haven't?
Yeah, nah, I feel like so let me make sure I'm understanding. You're asking me like in doing this, have I been able to see like the blessings
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think the thing is though, for me, I broke. Like being 100%, I broke. Like I've never cried like that, bro. Yeah. Like I've never cried in a sense where nigga it was little things. Like I remember, bro, I left my homie Daryl house and we came from a studio session. Nigga, things had been going wrong the entire couple of weeks. Nigga, I got home, I go in my house, I see everybody lights on. I go in my house, I hit the power. Nigga, my power out. It's like 12 o'clock. I'm like, bruh, I done spent 10 bands, you know what I'm saying? The last week, girl just left, you know what I'm saying? I nigga can't even see his dog. Like, everything going, I don't know if I'm about to leave to California or how I'm about to pay for this. Nigga, then my power out. I can't even turn, nigga, what? Bro, when I tell you, bro, I literally had an out-of-body experience, bro. It was like, I literally broke, dog. Yeah. And I laughed about it. I literally laughed.
I want to hold you in that moment because I get that. It's just like, boy, I swear to God.
It's just kind of like one of those moments where you're like,
this is
God.
Yeah,
like,
this is for real. This is where I was supposed to be at.
Bro. And I just was literally like, damn, bro. And I think that's when I made that post on Instagram about That's Life. You know
dang, that was a while ago. I'm thinking this is something fresh, Rarie.
That's when I made that post.
Because I related so much with that. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was like, ooh.
So I will say, like, I mean, being your manager, I have kind of seen you go down this hill for a little bit this year. And me and Brandon went to Justin Timberlake last night, and one of the things that we did bring up was you, and it seemed like something like just clicked in the last couple weeks because I talked to you and you just you seem brighter.
Yeah.
And you don't seem as so like everything's just like a heavy weight on your shoulder.
Sure.
You seem lighter, and it's really nice because seeing you go downhill, it was kind of being like, Rarie, what's about to happen?
It's scary.
Like, yeah.
It was scary, bro.
I was texting Brandon and Daryl. I'm like, hey, yo, can you guys like go check on him? Like, call him, something.
It was scary, bro. Nigga was different, bro. Like, I was literally like, when my pops passed, I don't tell a lot of people this. When my pops passed, I didn't cry. That's when I knew something was wrong. Like, I didn't cry. I literally was like, all right, what's next? Because my dad raised me in the sense of shit happens every day. You know what I'm saying? The world don't stop. So, and even seeing, like, I got to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't understand. That was 3 days before my birthday. You know what I'm saying? And I remember like hearing, like, I had just talked to my dad the day before it happened. Like the day before it happened, laughing, joking. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my dad had this joke where it's like whenever you go out of town, like we would let each other know so that way we can go to the mall and like we just ball out and just, you know what I'm saying? Because different malls got different shit for different people. So to wake up at 6 a.m. to a phone call with niggas screaming, I was so like, what? And then like I said, I got like 9 siblings. You know what I'm saying? And to see them, like, I'm the oldest. And if they look at me and it's like, all right, if this nigga break, what's gonna happen? Mm-hmm. So like for the longest time, I didn't know how to, bro. Yeah. So a lot of this shit, bro, I didn't process until recently. I didn't know how to, dog. And as far as like you said, as far as that weight being lifted, one of my mentors, he told me, he said, when something bad happens and you didn't cause it, you need to be able to distinguish and remember that God doesn't run this world. Satan does. You know what I'm saying? And if you can remember, you know what I'm saying, when these things happen to you, that's the nigga pulling the strings. Mm-hmm. It takes a lot off you. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard that.
So like when bad shit be happening to me now, I'd be like, oh, okay. Like nigga, like this example. I woke up, I just got done with my expenses. I done spent over $20,000. Like nigga, just like that in like less than 2 weeks. And then I got done.
Well, that's what you get for moving to California.
But nah, this ain't even about California. No. This ain't about this is just period.
Yeah.
Like this is just period. Like I got done with that shit. I finally got done with that shit. I put a lot of niggas in position and people don't know that. And I had just got done with that shit. And I'm getting done with my finances. I'm like, all right, cool. That debt off. Nigga, as soon as I got done with my debt, as soon as I got done with like doing my budget, I woke up this Tuesday to an email from my property manager telling me that I had a $3,500 bill due because I had mold in one of my properties. Not to mention that, I go there, my roof is leaking. The roof on the property is leaking, so I got to replace the roof and I got to do a bathroom renovation. That's probably a $12,000 job. After I just paid that, and the old Warner would be like, nigga. The new Warner is like, I didn't cause that. Cause I looked at it and I'm like, yo, that been there. You know what I'm saying? Why now? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then you look back at like how you like, nigga, all right, we did that. Mm-hmm. And then it's just, you just gotta look and kind of, like I said, just distinguish where shit coming from. I don't let shit rub me the wrong way. That's
all
it.
about perspective.
Just perspective, that's it.
Man, I needed to hear
that
that after the week I've had.
I say, have you heard the terminology spiritual warfare?
Exactly. This is all it is.
That's what I'm hearing. I ain't never heard the phrase in which you said it, so I'm going to remember that because I don't give him big dog credit to even give him like the power to say, oh, he running shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So I ain't never thought of it in that aspect, but now I'm going to start thinking, I got one for you, homeboy.
Yeah,
I got one for you.
That's all
I get it now. It's spiritual warfare.
It's all training.
It really is.
It's all training. Niggas don't think about the Bible. The Bible is just full of niggas who suffered and how they endured it.
Yeah. That's why I said you got to be going through the thick of it to even like be able to like.
Thick of it?
That's it, man.
I had to. It was playing in my head.
No, seriously, like you got to be like be able to like touch it and be like,
Yes.
I want to be like you because you went through it just like me. Let me get like you.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So rounding it back to the celibacy, is there a timeline as to how long you think you're going to be celibate, or is it more of a when it's right, it's right?
I mean, ideally, it's when I find my wife. That's ideally what I would
So you
like.
want it to be until marriage?
Yeah, that's the plan. You know, shit
Are you
happens.
re-virginizing yourself?
Type shit.
Can men do that?
Type shit.
That's
For real.
bold.
Born again version.
It's just more intentional.
I need to get reborn again.
It's just intentional.
Put that as your
think
Instagram
think
bio,
about
born
that
again
though.
I've thought
Born
about getting
again.
baptized.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's my goal.
I've thought about
I've been
getting baptized, and I
baptized,
almost got to the point where I was about to sign that little
See,
sheet.
man, I
said,
got
"You ain't ready
baptized when
yet."
I was baptized.
Bap.
I got baptized when I was already pure. I need to go back.
Baby?
I was never baptized, and I think
was.
that might be an issue.
See, I watch a couple different things, and I feel like, who I'm supposed to pay heat to?
Like,
I've never thought about getting baptized until I seen it
I feel
happen
like
as an adult. I was just like,
I feel
oh.
like
But I was like, oh, I can make that decision to be baptized.
when I went, I was 18 when I got baptized, and I kind of feel like I didn't really understand it. I was just doing it because my brother did it.
You said you got
and-
baptized at 18?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't experience life yet, but now like I've been through some things, and I haven't went and got baptized yet because I want to go again. I want to do it again the right way because I actually want to follow through with understand why I did it and follow through with that practice. So I'm going to do that when I find in my heart that I'm ready to commit to it. Because I feel like, because I feel like people do it and they're not committed to it. So it's like, what was the purpose? Like you have to be ready to like really give, be intentional.
Standard on when you should.
Yeah. Let's just hope nothing happens before then. You know what I mean?
Know why you doing it and when you doing it.
Exactly. So that's why I was like, when I do decide to do that again, I need to be committed to
That's
it.
a big commitment now
It
that
is a
we're
big
talking about it.
commitment.
Like that's
like
when I
marriage.
decide to wash
I got
clean.
commitment issues, so that's gonna be a no.
It's a
for me, dog.
commitment.
That's huge. When I decide to wash clean and really live
You
on
have
the
to
righteous
and you
path,
have to
that's a
like
realization.
really like
I know the path, but I'm just not ready to live there yet.
yeah, I know the right path I'm supposed to go, but it's like you have to really revamp and get rid of
I feel like
things
we're going
and
to church.
habits. Yeah,
My
get rid of some
bad.
habits.
My
Get rid of some
bad.
habits, you know, on your own life.
it.
But until then, we
all
could
having
talk
church on
about
Saturday.
look. We could
all
talk
having
about
church on a Saturday.
Man, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
I hope everybody
Hell
took
yeah,
a
where the
message from
universe
today and
works.
applied it to their
Happy
life because they
birthday,
needed to hear because
Jesus.
that ain't
Happy
spirit walking
birthday
through you.
to
Jesus was a Capricorn.
Ooh, I didn't know that. What's your birth
Oh,
sign?
yeah, he was.
Leo.
Leo makes sense. I'm an Aries. I was literally over here going, when is this nigga birthday?
Definitely
I
Leo.
was like, when is this
I
nigga?
heard y'all was talking about my mom.
Oh, I'm
Ooh,
sorry.
Yeah, your mom's young as fuck. How old is she? She look young as fuck.
I heard y'all was talking about my mom.
We all got a little bit of a girl crush.
We
So
got a
wait,
girl
did you
crush
watch
on
the
your
episode or
mom.
not? Or did you just hear it through the
they told me
grapevine?
about it. That's
Ooh,
what
they y'all
you
talk about us
Guys,
through the
did you know
grapevine.
Rarie's a fellow Blasian? Technically.
Low key.
He's a fellow Blasian. You never thought about that?
No.
Welcome to the family, Rarie. The family, Rarie.
I'm dead. That's mom's.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Your mom's amazing.
Cause how old are you, Rari?
I'm 28.
You gotta think about that?
Yeah, I'm about to say 27. My mom is like, so she's 14 years older than me. She had me when she was 14.
Yeah, I knew she was young when she had you.
Yeah, so I can't.
Shout
get
out to
mad.
moms.
Black still don't crack.
Bruh.
Black don't crack.
Black
Shout
don't
out
crack.
My mom too.
Asian
she's
don't
not
raisin.
basic.
The epitome of I
She
want to look
said-
that good when I'm her age.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Yeah, she one of them ones for sure.
Unfortunately, white crack over here. So
Hey, I always tell people, black don't crack, but it swell up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the things. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna retain that water.
No, listen, with Asian people, like we look young for a long time, but once you hit 80, you look
That skin
100.
dries up.
It's
that's
like
facts.
that.
Then
Like,
you guys are
damn.
like,
Well, at least
With
with
your
white
walk-
people, is you
Once you
see
turn
what you
80,
get,
like
huh?
you look ancient.
It's what you see, what you get
Like
at
a
the front.
complete
You ain't gotta
360.
wait till super late.
You'll be like 40 looking like you're
Like,
12
you
for the
looking good.
longest
You out here
time, and then you
walking through
hit
like,
you
I'm
hit
the
80
one,
and
I
it's
look
like
good for
it's
my
downhill
age.
from there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so we just gonna see what side I get. I guess I don't know.
with
50-50.
Rari, with being celibate, are you dating? Are you sliding into them DMs? Are your DMs being slid into?
I don't know. I ain't on Instagram. I ain't been on Instagram for like 2 months. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I will say the temptation in terms of like, I feel like people, like kind of like what you said earlier, like you feel like you can see me being lighter or like me feeling like, I feel like other people can see that as well. And I've been like, I'm just selfish right now. I'm really,
As you
really
should be.
selfish. Yeah,
Ooh.
I ain't really like. I feel like this aura that I'm walking with, I want to retain it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really in a position to like let a woman come in my life right now. And and to be completely honest, like I feel like I would, where I'm at, I feel like I'm tracking to be the type of guy that I want to be, but I still got a lot of maturing to do, and I feel like I would hurt a woman.
And when you're someone that has like a big light around you, people like to feed off of that. And that's kind of been like one of the things I've been struggling with this week is like you have this aura and people want to eat off of that aura. And then like when you are not able to obtain that aura, that's when people shy away from you. They go ghost because you don't have that what they need anymore.
They sucked it all out.
Spiritual warfare.
They just take it right out of you.
You gotta have boundaries from the get go. They gotta be with everybody.
But see, the thing is, people talk about boundaries, but boundaries aren't they're not for other people. They're for you.
That okay?
Yeah,
but
like,
exactly. But so you're talking about how people like come in, they see your aura, and they just kind of like suck the light out of you. If you don't set those boundaries, that's
you gotta
what's
love
gonna
yourself
happen.
enough.
So
That's
you
what
set
it means
that's what I'm
by
saying.
them your
But
boundaries.
that's
You gotta
what
love
I'm
yourself
saying.
to
Like
say,
you have to
absolutely
set those
not.
boundaries with people from the start. Like you are not gonna suck the light out of me, not this.
I
time.
said, it's
Set
not
the
for
tone, but they
yourself.
still gonna they still gonna test the waters.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
of
gotta
course.
be like solid in where you standing and be like,
Yeah.
no ma'am, no sir,
For sure.
no ma'am, no sir.
I'm about to start hitting people with elbows.
Baby, I was here.
I mean, I was in a situation.
and I had to do it all by myself to get right here.
Yeah, I was in a situation a couple weeks ago where, like, this man had me fucked up, and I went back into like a traumatic part of me where I felt small, and I was like, "Hold the fuck up, we are not gonna go back to this space." And it was like a flip switch, and I was like, "Nope, we're done." And like you got to have that awareness about yourself. You got to have those boundaries. You don't want to go back steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say that
Yes,
does
ma'am.
go back to last week's episode when I said you could say 100% I've healed through this.
You don't know till you're tested.
Tested.
I
Okay,
ain't
and
healed.
that pill to swallow within itself is like,
I'm not healed
whoa.
yet. I've
That's
learned.
what I meant by like when you're dealing with a man that cheats. To go all the way full circle there, you're gonna get to a place where you're like, I'm not dealing with this, and then, oh really? You say you're not gonna deal with this?
Right.
Let me add the ante to it.
But see, the thing is, niggas who cheat though, like being honest, like I've cheated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that shit just comes from lack of purpose. That's what it is. Niggas.
What did I say? What did I say to y'all?
Yeah.
I said when it comes down to it, it's about a man's insecurity
Yeah.
and how you make him
multiple
feel.
different reasons that people
No,
can
but
cheat.
I
don't
promise
I
you,
think
it
it
always
depends on the
comes around.
situation, and
It
I think
is.
it depends on the
Depends on
person.
the person. I think there's multiple different reasons
For
why
sure.
somebody
There-
can cheat.
there's
There's like a
layers.
bigger core
Layers.
There's
There's
layers to it.
layers to the issue.
But like,
there's always a
but
core.
think about it though. If a nigga cheat on you, he didn't want to have a conversation with you to let you go. You know
There's
Yeah.
a
You
what
core.
I'm saying? So that's the thing. Like, so if I could be with you, but if I'm not mature enough to have the conversation with you, it's like you want your cake and you want to eat it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like I
But,
said, there's
yeah, I think that shit. Majority of the time is lack of purpose. And also, when you talking to a woman, let's say, for instance, prime example, you right. If a nigga talking to you and he see that, oh, you got a great job. You know what I'm saying? You taking care of shit on your own, and he don't know where he can add value.
Yeah.
That insecurity just automatically conforming a nigga because he's like, damn, like she doing this. Where do I fit in? You know what I'm saying?
I have that problem. That's my biggest.
A lot of
dating
niggas
problem.
don't- a lot of
I
niggas
get that
can't-
all the
a lot
time.
of
It's
niggas
like
can't be with a
subconsciously, consciously, I'm a mooch because she gonna make me feel good.
Right,
She gonna make me feel whole. She gonna make me feel like I'm doing the shit too.
Yeah.
Until they have to hit a moment where they just like,
Yeah.
I feel like independent women have the worst dating.
Oh my God, it's awful.
And I don't think some people understand, especially single mothers. We have no choice but to be independent. We have no choice just to get shit done, take care of everything. And that can be intimidating to people.
There's a balance with that though.
Yeah, I believe it.
There's a balance. That
Like
could-
there's some women, I think there is a such thing as being too independent.
Yeah, I was
I
about to say
do.
there's a balance.
and I think I teeter on that
Yeah,
because
for sure.
for me, I've been single for so long. I've become so independent just because I've been by myself. It's just been me and Carter. Like I've never had to really depend on anybody else for the
Right.
last 6 years.
Like
So like I teeter on it because I feel like sometimes I'm just at such a point in my life where you are not going. I'm so protective of my peace. Like, you are not about to come into my life and fuck my shit up.
Yeah.
Like, I got a good thing going. I'm not doing this.
I'm gonna say this. I need a man at some point. I sure the hell do. I think every woman needs to admit that they do need a man. This is gonna sound so bad. No, listen.
That's Taylor's hyper-independence coming out for me.
No, listen. This is gonna sound bad. This is gonna sound really weird until I break it down. Okay. When I say I need a man, there are certain things, especially being a single mother, there are things that I need lifted in order so I can put my knowledge, show up as my best self and put my knowledge and raise my son and treat my son a certain way. I have to obtain. Basically, I got to play all sides.
I need all my needs met, and maybe I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying. So when I say I
need all my needs met.
I need a man in my life at some point. Meaning it sounds bad saying it out loud, but like what I'm trying to say is like
it's okay. I get what you're saying.
There's certain roles in order for me to be my best self, to be my most
for me to be like
soft,
top tier. How I see.
Yes, like I want to be the nurturer for my son.
Yes.
Right? I want to be the nurturer for my son. I want to be. I want to take care of my household. I want to do all of that. But right now I have all these responsibilities that in a societal role, a man is supposed to take that weight so I can be my best self. So when I say that, that's what I mean by that. That goes over a lot of people's heads, but I'm very capable and because I've been doing it. I'm strong with everything I'm doing right now. I know I technically don't need one. But I need one.
But that's where I would argue you don't need a man. You don't need a man to survive. You don't need a man
to... Hold on.
Let me finish, though. You don't need a man to do all those things. You want a man because you want a man to put you in this quote-unquote soft girl era. You want a man to come in and take that extra toll off. You don't necessarily need it. You want it. And so for me, like... it's just a very clear difference because like being a single mom, you do have to run the household. You do all of these things. Especially if you're an entrepreneur, it just gets so much harder.
Yeah.
But you learn, for me, I focus so much on my self-love and just on myself and my happiness and just me and Carter. I've come to the realization there's not a whole lot a man can provide me other than maybe the extra help. And that's not even a need for me. That's a want. I got this shit.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And I agree. I'm on the same page with that. But what I'm saying is like, because I don't, it's
a bitch
really,
be tired of going hard.
Yeah, but I'm like, it's hard.
It is a want
it's really
though.
Hard to explain. Like when I say need, I'm saying like, I can be my best self without one. Absolutely. Been doing it this long. I kick ass. I have a lot of hats that I wear.
But can I ask, do you truly think you are your best self right now?
Not yet. No, but I have been my best self before. I've shied away from being my best self, but I do know that when I say I need, there's a certain kind of man that I need. I just don't need one to like take over and do shit because I can't do it because I can do it. Does that make sense? I can do it, but I know I could be better.
I need that accountability.
I could be my best self right now, right?
That's really what
but I feel like if with a man's help, I could be even better in certain areas because I'm not putting all my eggs, not putting all my eggs in a basket, but I'm not having to focus on those certain roles. I don't know if that makes sense.
I'm not scattered all over the place.
It makes sense to a certain extent. I guess it's just my
It might just be my verbiage.
I think it's my hyper independency a little bit though too, because like
I've
just like
honestly,
I don't know if when I get into a relationship, it's gonna solely be because I truly want that man there.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't want any man around.
But it's not going to be because like I need to rely on him on anything.
Oh no,
it's because I truly want his presence.
I will never rely. I will never rely on a man. Hell to the no. Like I'm not going to rely on everything. That's why and I know my track record ain't the best, but I know it's not necessarily the best, but I do know like I know like what would make things easier and the kind of man that I would want around. And yes, most of it is like a want over a need. But I used to be that way. I used to be extremely like independent. Like I don't want nobody in my space. Like I got this, like super hard ass type independent. And I realized that's that's not ideal. It's not ideal.
I want to ask something. How y'all feel about an accountability partner? Because I said something that kind of just sparked something in my head. Like, what are your thoughts on an accountability partner? Does everybody know what that is? Does everybody know what an accountability partner is, or like what their duty is?
I would just say I would want you to define what it is to you.
Like someone that like holds you accountable to the things that you say you want in life, that they know is like the
Honestly,
best
that
version
should
of
be
you.
everybody in your life.
Yeah.
If your people in your life aren't holding you accountable, why are they in your life?
So do you feel they're a necessity or a want?
I think it's a necessity.
I don't
think it's a necessity.
To have an accountability.
I don't think. I think kind of time what both of y'all are saying. I hear what you're saying in terms of like the need versus her saying the want. I think my perspective on that is you don't need a man.
Yeah, I think that's the wrong terminology.
You want a man, but you want a man that's whole.
Yeah.
And I think for me personally, why I'm so selfish is because I'm not whole. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I truly believe that you attract what you are at this current time.
Yep.
So I know the type of person that I want, but I know that if that's what I want, I have to also become that.
Absolutely.
So for me, it's one of those things where it's just like you said, you talk about your track record. It could potentially be that the niggas you are attracting is self-consciously because that's part of what you are.
Yeah.
So I would just say like, and then going back to your part with the accountability, I don't believe in an accountability partner because I feel like that comes with the self-love. Whenever you say you're going to do something, that's a vow that you're making to yourself, not nobody else. And that's nobody else's responsibility to hold you to that shit. So for me, it's like, you know what I'm saying? If I say that I'm going to wake up at 7 in the morning and I wake up at 8, I don't need no nigga to remind me that I woke up at 8. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not affecting him, it's affecting me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that goes back to that self-love. How much do you love yourself? You're lying to yourself.
Because self-love is discipline.
So I do feel like Rarie answered the question to not being a need.
Yeah, I don't need that shit.
I would say accountability partner, I'd say more of a cheerleader, if anything, rather than not. I'm saying somebody to like, you know, like I think it's important to have a cheerleader. Like that comes with having someone who's like supportive of you, like supportive of any route you want to do, encouraging, maybe not waking you up at like you're supposed to wake up at 7, like physically making you do the things you said you were going to do. No, but someone who's going to be there to cheer you on and be supportive of anything you want to do. I think that's important.
I think most niggas just need somebody to listen. I think most niggas just need someone that can listen. I think that's the biggest thing. I think a lot of times niggas have a lot of things that they don't talk about, and they use social media as an outlet to discuss their problems. I feel like we've gotten away from, hey, Justice, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you feeling?
How's your mental?
Yeah, like, and like really asking those deep ass questions. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what people need. People need more conversation in terms of like, when I ask you how you're doing, you ain't just telling me all the good shit. Nigga, like, no, what's really happening? You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say a cheerleader, because a cheerleader is like, oh yeah, you got that. Nah, nigga, like listen to
Well, what I mean by cheerleader, like, let's say you have a goal, like you want to lose, you want to eat healthy meals every day for the rest of starting the new year. You want to make sure you only eat healthy food, right? And you tell your partner, I only want to eat healthy food. I think just in my life, like it's so important. Support is like a big thing for me. Like I need a supportive partner, especially with everything I got going on. You have to support me. Like, and I don't mean like making me do something. I want someone to be like, you know what, you're doing a great job. Just tell me you're doing.
That makes me feel good.
Yeah, like affirmations.
Like, I know what makes me feel. I'm not saying I love myself enough to know what makes me feel. Right,
good. Like I hold myself accountable. Like if I didn't do what I said I was going to do, I'm going to hold myself accountable. If I am doing what I'm supposed to do, it's because I'm holding myself accountable. But I feel like I want whoever my partner is to like play that supportive role and be my biggest cheerleader. And if I decide this isn't something like, damn, I know I said I wanted to do these healthy meals, but I'm not really liking it. Like I want them to still support whatever my decisions are. Cause I think that's important. That see that
though, you ain't even got to tell him that. You know what I'm saying? He gon' see it.
But I have been with people that aren't supportive.
Cause that nigga ain't whole.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It goes back to the whole.
He's still working on himself.
Yeah, it goes back to the whole. How you gonna support somebody and you can't even support yourself? You know what I'm saying? It's like if you need support for you trying to lose your weight, and I need support for this. It's like, well, nigga, we both need support. How we gonna fill into each other cup and our cups is halfway full. You know what I'm saying?
You still lacking in this department.
Right.
How the hell I'm gonna hold you accountable for the
Shit, I'm lacking in my department.
Well, I'm still over here making the same mistake.
Yeah, it's like, nigga, we just fucked up. And so it's like, but it's like when you can fix that shit yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like a relationship is like a healthy one.
100 and 100.
It's 100 and 100.
Never 50-50.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be a nigga that's 75, another nigga that's 50, or 100, and one person's 50. It's like, how y'all gonna push forward? I gotta help this nigga get to where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of niggas is looking for the other person to pull them up.
Yeah.
And it should be, nah, nigga, we adding to each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I feel like that comes. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need no cheerleader, nigga. I don't need you to hold me accountable.
Yeah.
For real. It's like, at this point, like what Taylor said, I want you here, but I can do it myself.
Absolutely. I agree. So I'm going to retract my statement saying I need a man because I honestly feel like how I explained it did mean more of a want than actually a need. I just didn't get the right word. So just let's just backtrack that. But I mean, like,
would you say your love language, like your top two, is probably acts of service and words of affirmation?
mine is definitely acts of service because I feel like
What about words of affirmation?
niggas be lying too much. I don't personally
You
like
said acts of service.
I feel like those do kind of go hand in hand, but acts of service is more because to me, like if you say like you're gonna say what you're gonna do type thing, like show
words,
with your
you say you
actions.
like being supportive, so words of affirmations would.
But
be
I want
like,
somebody to
hey,
support me
baby,
through
you're
their.
doing great. Hey,
I want
baby,
it
you look
more.
great today.
No,
Stuff
I want
like
it more
that.
through their acts, like
So-
how they. I want them to show up for me, not necessarily tell me. A person could tell me shit all day. But if their actions don't follow it, that's why like affirmations are nice. I like hearing those things, but those things mean nothing if you're not showing me that you mean it.
Yeah.
So like, I'm more of an acts of service kind of person. And then hold on, I'm missing one. Quality time.
Okay.
Quality time for sure.
What's your love language?
And then touch me.
I want to ask her that.
Why you asking me?
I feel like I've been talking. What you got?
What's my love language is? I feel like it's a scale between all five. I get what Asia's saying, but I think showing up for somebody is different for everybody. So that literally is like the depiction of love languages. So to break
How
it
do
down,
I show
for
up
me,
for you?
acts of service comes like in a very materialistic form. Acts of service, materialistically, it's number 5. Because that's just the independent part of me. Like, I ain't gonna ask a nigga for shit. It don't mean shit to me. Like, it materially, that don't mean shit to me. Because I can do it by myself. And that's probably just the hyper independence in me
Yeah.
that I've dealt with. So it's 5, but like, it would feel good. Like, I guess it breaks down to that being number 5 because you get like branched off. Like, oh, that act of service felt good because it felt like you cared. So,
Well, I
words
feel
of
like
affirmation or
acts of service is a little different because I think you're thinking more of like, isn't there like gift giving?
That's
giving.
mine. That's my love.
that's what I mean. That when I say act of service, when I say material, gift
That's
giving.
gift
Because there's
giving,
gift giving and then there's
acts
act of service.
So like you come home and your man did the dishes. You don't got to do the dishes tonight. Or your man cooked.
Yeah.
That's acts of service. And then like gift giving, the materialistic part of it.
I'm a
Yeah.
giver. That's my
so
love.
my acts of service would be doing the dishes.
Yeah,
I don't care about no gifts.
Yeah.
You like gifts?
We going through
I thought
it.
I did. Nah, I like giving shit.
That's
I like,
me too.
I like giving. Like,
So
but-
that's how you express your love
Yeah.
language.
Nah, but when I see,
But how do you like being?
That's what I mean. Like, it's not, you can't
There's
just answer
differences,
that.
but
You
like
can't.
there's differences. Like the way I express a love language is different
Different
than
than
what
how-
I need for a love language.
Absolutely.
so you're asking me what do I like to get? Like, what is my?
Yeah. How does for you to feel loved
Yeah.
by a partner? How do they show that to you? Is it acts of service? Is it words of affirmation? Is it quality time? Is it physical touch? Is it
It's
gift
quality
giving?
time for me.
Quality
I'm
time.
a quality time type nigga. I like to be able to just. I know that if I can be in a room with somebody and we don't have to do nothing,
Yep.
but just be in each other's presence, that's the best feeling ever.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying? That's the best feeling ever. Where it's like, nigga, we ain't even got to talk. It's just like,
Our
That's how
breathing,
you feel
our breathing
love?
patterns are matching and
yeah.
shit.
That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because you can, nigga, there's so much stuff going on in the world. So, nigga, for us to be just chilling
It's a form of
and
peace.
and just we ain't gotta be doing nothing. It's like that's tough to me. That's my love language. Yeah, just chill and shit. breathe each other's air. That shit. That's my thing.
I love that you just said that because that makes my heart warm. Because I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I've had this conversation with my man. Like, what is the blah, 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 blah? This is why I don't feel like blah, blah, blah. He's like, well, I'm just sitting here chilling with you playing the game. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I appreciate you saying that because my interpretation, this man really sitting here saying shit. I just want to chill with you. I just want like,
you gotta have those
we ain't doing shit. We don't need shit. Like you. We chilling. You over there doing your shit over there. I'm doing my shit right here. And we just, this is a calm ass day.
Yeah, niggas chilling, bro. Sundays, niggas be on the couch, just chill. I'm playing my game. You watching your little video on YouTube.
That's what I mean.
Just
like, you
looking.
just scrolling, not doing shit.
Not chilling.
And in my head, I'm going, oh, just got an attitude.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Just got an attitude like this nigga on the game. Why do you want to do nothing with me? He don't love me. The whole time this nigga's over here seeing butterflies and birds.
This is paradise.
Butterflies and birds. Like,
I've been there.
Nigga looking at his girl like, nigga, my girl look good as hell.
And then we over here pissed off. He's like, he barely talks to me all day. All he cares about is that goddamn game. Do you even like me?
And this nigga is in
don't even like me anymore.
Like, I'm
one of them girls. I'm not gonna lie, I'm annoying as fuck. I'm one of them women. Be sitting there chilling, be like, you didn't tell me you loved me today, or I didn't like your tone this morning when you said I love you. Like, what was that? You be like, what the fuck, Asia? Yeah. Chill out.
Now see,
it's more in a playful tone.
Tripping, dog. You be
tripping. But niggas like that though. Like it's like really like.
Do you? Okay. I got a question. That just sparked something. Do you think most men like a little bit of toxicness and crazy in their women?
I don't call it toxic. I hate that word. I don't think niggas like toxic.
Okay. So I retract the term toxic, but crazy.
I think there's a balance. I like when my woman a little
unhinged. She got a little
ump in her. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like
umping as in how?
Umping like I like a woman. I like
my
woman to speak her mind. Mm-hmm. Like I don't like you know what I'm saying? Like we about to go do something and I ask you about it. Yes, babe. Nah,
you don't like a yes.
I ain't with that. I like a woman to like tell me. You know what I'm saying? How she feels, regardless of how she feel about it. And I do think there's a healthier way to go about it. But yeah.
How do you feel like when a woman says something to you and it just kind of like floors you a minute, like, who the fuck she talking to? But then at the same regard, it's like, all right, you question me a little bit, bitch. But like, just let me chill. Not to call women bitch, but like in the terminology, it's real endearment because in his head, I know that nigga's like,
you got me fucked up.
She got me fucked up because now she got me questioning how the fuck I feel.
I think there's a difference though because I feel like in my previous experience, you know what I'm saying, like when you on your shit. And I think, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but when a woman sees that her man is on her shit, she's naturally submissive. Mm-hmm. So it's like when I can see that, okay, my woman's naturally submissive and her speaking up, it's like there's still a middle ground to it. So it's like when she's saying certain shit, I'm like, all right, but she's saying it in a way where it's like
making you aware.
Yeah, she's just making a nigga aware. Yeah. But it's the boundary, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like that, again, a nigga can tell when his woman don't respect him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a big difference. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when to answer your question as far as like how do I like that craziness, it's like it goes
a little sprinkle.
Yeah, it's a little sprinkle. It's a little sprinkle.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My favorite thing, I like being a little humbled.
That's what I'm
like.
saying.
Let me catch an attitude, and he's like,
it goes both ways for sure.
He was like, you don't gotta talk to me like that. This is how you could talk to me, and I'm like.
Oh yeah, when
yes, yes, daddy.
But you know that's the yes, real fire sign in all of us because AJ, I believe, is a fire sign too because it's like.
Because I don't know because I'm an air sign and I like that shit too.
I like getting a little humbled. I like being like,
I think that's
what you not about to do. I'll be like,
I'm gonna say
when a man can make me sit
you got
my
me
ass
fucked
down.
up, but it's like. Keep applying that pressure. Let me know I got you fucked up, but you got me fucked up.
Right.
I just want to make it apparent you got me fucked up, but I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah.
We can talk about this a little bit, but chill a little bit.
That alpha shit is real. That's a real thing. Women can sense an alpha male, and when y'all feel like I said again, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but when y'all feel like this nigga a beta. They'll let that nigga know he a beta.
Yeah, because that was me in high school.
Like Gen X right now, beta, alpha, sigma.
No, in high school, I was such a bitch. I know y'all see like this lover girl thing. That was not me back in I would even say like freshman year, college, high school. No, I was mean. I was mean. That's probably why I was a bitch.
I was a bitch in high school too.
I hate.
I'm a bitch now too.
James, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. David, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. I was a bitch.
Out there. David, I didn't approve that.
What?
That's crazy.
We cool. We homies now. But for real, like I was not nice. Like I was just bossy and like they pissed me off. I don't.
You bossy? What?
Okay, like, but it was like if they made me mad, I'm not talking to you for like 2 weeks.
Let me ask you this though: when you made the niggas mad, how did they react?
When I
made
mad?
James or David mad, when they saw your bitchiness come out, how did they react to that?
Eventually, after putting up with it, they didn't like that.
But I'm saying, before it got to that, how did they react?
They were just like, "Oh, what's the matter?"
That's my point.
Light a little fire.
That's my point. Beta. That's some beta shit.
Yeah, but we were young. We were young too.
Nah, fuck that. It's niggas that I know now. It's little niggas in high school.
But I would never do that now. Like that's not me now. I don't know. I think I got humbled. After those two, I tried that same shit and it did not work. And then I've never been the same.
Yeah.
If you carry that, it just naturally comes.
How to carry what?
I feel like
that alpha.
Yeah.
I feel like I can figure out
as a woman dealing with a man because I think that gets tested. Like not every woman is a beta. Not every woman is a beta. So unless like I don't know that's what I mean. Like you have to carry that like that I'm big dog status like in your head and just inner being.
I feel like I know when I'm interacting with an alpha male within the first like
yeah,
like I test the waters a little bit. Yeah. Can this nigga check me? Can this nigga check me?
We do. That's our way of seeing what we can get away with.
Right.
We clock it real
makes
quick.
me think of like we're little toddlers like testing boundaries.
Yeah, I be testing boundaries like okay.
Full circle their conversation.
What is he gonna let me get away?
At the beginning.
I do want to find
test the waters and see what kind of female they got.
There is a healthy way.
It's a healthy way to do that though.
You don't want to. You don't.
That's the
There is a
That's the
healthy way.
conversation.
Absolutely.
So Rarie, we have a game for you to start to wrap up the episode.
Are we doing this game?
Yep, we got some burning questions for you.
All right.
Hey girl, you need to shuffle that deck too. Cause I feel like you know.
I've had this deck for. And
While she's
about to ask this man what's his favorite color.
So I don't even know what the question cards are. So don't judge me based off the question because I think I may have pulled like 5 cards from this deck.
Just
having it for like a year. I have no idea.
Shuffle.
I'm gonna start off though. She's gonna draw a card and then she's gonna read the question and you're gonna answer. And if you choose not to answer, you got a drink.
Okay. Drink. Are we drinking this or are we drinking something?
No.
We ain't bring no shot. You ain't tell us we was gonna do shots.
I know.
Asia got champagne.
Nah, if you don't want to answer them, you got freestyle.
No,
we got freestyle.
Okay, listen, if you don't want to answer, because I feel like this would be a cute little marketing little tip for Esai over here. If you don't want to answer, you got to do a viral TikTok dance to give it your best shot. That way it has a clip. If you don't want to answer the question, then you got to do it. And I got one in mind. It's that one they've been doing. Honestly, that one. You got to give it your best shot. Like,
it's with Tupac.
How do you want that song?
Yeah.
Right? How do you feel?
Is that
Hey, Rarie can dance though.
That was
Rarie got some moves. Y'all ain't seen him dance. He got some rhythm.
Oh yeah, if you see him in the club, he's usually by himself dancing.
Bro, I'll be chilling. I'll be
with his big ass belt buckle and everything. Your big ass.
Do you want to pick the card? Or do you want us to pick the card? How's everybody?
Let him draw it. Let him draw it.
I'll let y'all do it. Y'all got it.
You got it. All right.
Oh, should I just 3 cards flipped upwards? Hold on.
Damn.
Hey, I can't shuffle.
So I'm gonna ask this. So, Rarie, what's been the craziest DM you've ever received from a female?
Straight titties.
Yeah, right off.
I know you got some just titties sent to you at one time.
Honestly, are you talking about just crazy period or female?
Just female.
Okay, I was about to say I got some crazy DMs, bro. Like no cap. I don't even put the fuck it, bro. Like look.
She gonna know who she's
look, I'm not gay at all, bro. I just want to put this out there. Like, but I feel like the gay community, they fuck with a nigga, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. So it be a lot of gay niggas, bro, sliding up. I be having to remind them, like,
oh, so do you get more dick pics than tit pics?
Man, I be getting all, bro.
He said, "Don't put words in my mouth, Taylor."
The dick pics to Rarie.
Bro, these niggas is these niggas is bold, bro. These niggas be bold. I be looking like if I see the rainbow, I'd be like, yeah, man, this is crazy.
Unsolicited dick pics to your DMs.
Bruh, these niggas is raw. These niggas is different, man. I be thinking to myself, like, this what y'all be sending females?
Niggas is bold.
Oh man,
Your
you.
face is just disgusted as fuck.
Oh, I know. I had a flashback when she said unsolicited dick pic. I had a flashback. I had some crazy.
That shit crazy.
That'll make a bitch delete her social
I'll block
media.
you.
You know,
real quick.
since this is premiering on Christmas, I will say the
We all need Jesus.
the most
Sorry.
horrible snap I ever got from a random person. This man was like butt naked and he had a Santa hat on his thing.
Bro.
I swear to God, and he just like was twirling it around.
That's
You
crazy.
could have given you like a dick in a box.
No, girl, I was so appalled. He said "Merry Christmas."
That's wild.
That shit was horrible. I wish I was making it up, but I wasn't. He got blocked
I'll say
instantly.
my craziest one from a female was I got somebody offered to pay me. Yeah, somebody offered to pay me like
You think it was a
$4,200.
dead ass person?
$42.
$4,200.
Oh,
Do you think it was a bot or do you think it was a real life person?
This was dead ass. She was dead ass. Like,
to do what?
Did you consider it?
I ain't gonna lie. I thought about it. 42. And nigga, shit. I told you how much I was paying. I was thinking to myself like, this a help.
Damn, I got all these bills
This a
coming.
help. But nah, yeah, that was probably the craziest for sure.
Man.
Airport down here?
Yeah, I'm by the air. I can't be saying I'm none of your business where I'm
Oh,
located.
you're picking a good question. Fuck the shuffling.
Over here about to give
You
my.
ready?
Let's do it.
Yep. Let's hear it.
I like that one. I ain't got no more time to flip through. Do you have a hidden talent outside of rapping? Because that's not really hidden.
A hidden talent outside of rapping. Nah. What? Give me an example.
Can't do like a backflip or.
That's not a hidden
Can
talent.
you fit your fist in your mouth?
That would be a hidden
I mean, that's a hidden talent.
I could wiggle my ears. Would it be a hidden
I could wiggle my ears.
I can twist my
Yeah.
tongue. I could do the...
You could
I
put
think
your-
we have different definitions of talent.
I can tie a cherry stem with my tongue.
everybody's face.
Are you just saying that, Rarie?
Nah, I've tried that shit. I'm pretty good at that shit for sure. The little Sonic cherries that they give you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cold. With
Cool.
Marvin sitting...
Now the ladies are gonna be flooding in his DM.
Right.
Rarie was sitting at the motherfucking drive up like...
I'm try this.
I just did it.
I just want to know what prompted you to try that.
My ex.
Oh, they're my.
Yeah, she literally, bro, she was cold with that shit. She was like, I bet you can't do it. She was training me the entire time. I was in that motherfucker just.
She was training me the entire time. It's
Are y'all all
crazy.
pulling a question, or you want me to just do all?
I
just
just
do it. Yeah.
Ooh. What's your favorite smell in the world?
Gasoline. I'm
No
just fucking
cap.
like,
I do like the smell of gasoline.
y'all be. I'm just saying shit people are thinking.
But you ain't never smelled gasoline.
I mean,
Gasoline
of course,
gotta-
I've smelled gasoline, but what the fuck?
As far as like, if we talking about colognes, my favorite cologne is Midnight in Dubai.
Nice.
No, it's just
I don't know
it's
what that
your
smell
favorite
like.
smell.
What
It's
it-
just like
yeah, then it's cologne. I mean, it's definitely that. I love the smell of gasoline.
Me too. I don't know
Step
why.
outside your house, like,
But that's like I be at the gas station.
smell
I be
that
like,
gas.
I burn some shit down right now. It's different.
Okay, I'm not alone on that one. Thanks,
got
Rory.
you.
Oh, so you're a pyro.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I remember you could decide to dance. We had this question where I feel like it's probably, we're gonna get that dance, y'all. If you had to cut one friend out of your life, who would it be?
Damn. That's a horrible question. She just wants to
You
see.
dodging and
She's starting
dancing?
your
What you
2025 off
doing?
with some bumps.
What you
Damn,
doing? That's
Justice.
a deep question. If you had to cut one friend out of your life, who would
What
it
kind
be?
of fucking question is
If I had to
that?
cut one
You had
friend
to cut one friend.
out of my life, who would it
Dodging
be?
and dancing, or
Pick the
you?
one that ain't gonna watch this
That's what I'm
podcast.
trying to think of. Who would I-
You ain't trying to do the dance instead of Now why you gonna tell them that? That's cheating. No, no,
Who would I cut out of my life?
Daryl.
Yeah.
no. You can't answer that. You can't answer that. You can't
I could out there.
reverse psychology the
There
question.
ain't no Rarie without Daryl.
Like, duh. That's why he can't answer. We know that. That's not a real answer.
Nigga ain't about to dance, man. I ain't got no time. Nah, but
What
sure.
friend you cutting?
Brandon.
No, actually, Brandon. I'm cutting Brandon ass quick.
I'm
I'm cutting
weak.
Brandon ass out, man. He just said, I just talked to the nigga earlier today. I said, nigga, if I stop fucking with you, the nigga said, I ain't gonna care. Cut.
Damn.
Cut. So yeah.
When y'all gonna release those diss tracks? So
There's an underlying tone.
Yeah, that's the homie though.
Next one, last one.
I thought that was 3. We doing 4? I was doing another question.
Look at we ball.
We did 3.
Okay, we ball.
Then we did 3?
I guess
We
they
did
say one
2.
more.
One more.
I just say one more.
Have you ever pissed on yourself?
Hey,
Have you
cap.
what?
She said, "Have you ever peed on yourself?" I shitted on myself before.
Wait a minute. Wait, what?
Pause.
When? Oh, how old are you?
That shit was recent. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was recent.
Did you trust a fart?
Type shit. Hey, no, you know that.
Oh
bro,
my God.
y'all be all right, bro.
But
Look,
y'all,
listen,
kudos to you for being
listen,
100 as
listen.
fuck
Have y'all
right now.
ever did?
No.
It's that. Yes, you have.
I ain't never shitted on myself as an
Listen.
adult.
Let's listen to his question.
I
Let's listen to
shitted
his
on
question.
myself.
Have y'all ever did? Okay, at the gym, they got this thing that a girl like. Well, a lot of women do it. They put this thing, this damn bar, and they do the hand bridge. It's like
Yeah,
a-
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so
It's the hip thrust.
Yeah, the hip thrust, right? So I did the hip thrust, right? And I had weight on this motherfucker, right? So I'm in here like, I'm about to hit thrust.
But my question is,
From
but when you go up,
a former gym girlie, I know where the fuck this goes.
but when you go
Oh my
up, you're
God.
squeezing your cheeks
That's
together.
the point. That's the point.
was that release?
You go up, nigga.
You got release?
The down part was
Baby,
down.
that's
But when you come up, nigga, and my stomach had already been hurting, bro. So I'm thinking this motherfucker about to rip, right? So I come up. And you know, check this out, real talk. Check this out. I look, check this out. You got your headphones in, right? And the music going, so you don't know how loud this motherfucker sounded.
Rarie, you just let that shit rip.
I'm in the gym, nigga. I got like 307 on the board, nigga. And I go down, I come up, that one I said, let him rip, bro. Hey, I looked, the face, I was like,
oh my God.
Nigga, I took the headphones out. I started looking around like,
Hey, this motherfucker a little too wet.
nigga, I took the
This motherfucker a little too wet in my face.
hey, nigga, you know that, I don't give a fuck. Niggas, nigga, that walk when I got up there.
I can imagine his
Doggy
fucking
drop.
face.
Like, what the
He
fuck?
probably went
Right,
back
he
down
did
real
not.
fucking slow.
Nigga, keep in mind, that nigga the bathroom far as hell.
It is.
So I'm thinking to myself, bro.
Were you wearing shorts?
Bruh. So I'm thinking to myself,
Oh,
like,
my
bro.
God.
And it was like one of the ones where you just look around like, yeah, y'all didn't hear.
I can't believe I just did this.
Bruh. Niggas still lifting, niggas curling and shit. I'm like,
I don't know nobody.
I got like 5
You
minutes.
crop dusted so many people
Bruh,
walking through
bruh.
that gym.
Nigga, I'm walking ass clenched, nigga. Like, I gotta get to the nigga went to the bathroom, took the drawers off.
My fucking stomach, bro.
Fuck it, bro.
You did not say you was walking with your ass.
Yeah, bro.
Clenched like, these drawers is not little.
When you took the underwear off though, and you put your pants back on, did you go back out to finish your workout?
Nah, I left. I had to get up out of there.
That's a traveling.
I had to
That's a
get up out of
traveling
there,
good
bro.
hell no.
I had to get up out of there. Now you,
So-
shit. That was yeah.
Oh my
Real
God.
niggas know, man.
So you went home free ball?
Yeah, dead ass, bro. Dead ass, bro. I had to finish. Like, went to the bathroom, took them bitches off, shit it, and then put them bitches in the bag.
Oh, you didn't throw them away?
Were you still standing back
Should
in the
throw
finish?
them.
Nah, yeah. You said
I would have thrown that shit away.
Hey, man.
Put that in that gym
Yeah, I'm
bag.
about to say, I put them bitches in there. He did. I put them bitches in there. Nigga, fuck you, me.
I'm gonna take this home and wash
You
it
are
real
not
quick.
listening and not judging.
Rory got stain remover at
These
home.
wasn't
I just
draws.
know
judge.
it.
And
These
we
wasn't
don't
draws,
judge.
nigga.
I'm
These was
judging.
spandex, bro.
I'm fucking judging.
These wasn't draws. These was span. And
You shitted on yourself. I'm
But
jealous.
listen though, but hold on, y'all take that concept like it was like a real shit turd. Like it was like, nah, you know, like when you and it'd be like a little shark. Like it was like
No, because I don't shit myself.
hey,
Rory.
well, you ain't a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real
I
ni-
know what you mean. But
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Them bitches would have been in the
Nah,
trash.
bro.
on your
First of
gym
all,
bag.
think about it, bro.
Fuck these.
Okay, you say that though, but the gym locker room is full of niggas. So I gotta come out here with a ball of dirty draws and be like, and then you,
And then you got
Men do not have the little disposable.
yeah, we
in
ain't
the
got
women's
that.
bathroom.
We ain't
forget
got
that.
that.
I forget
so,
that.
I'm Toss the pair.
This is what you do. You wrap that shit in some toilet paper,
Bro.
and then you gotta
they
like.
don't have that disposable thing.
Nah, bro. Every nigga would have looked at me like, "Yee, what you putting that in there for?" So nah, I'm
They
cool.
gotta walk out to the big trash by the sink.
Boy, type shit. Hey, man, real shit. Hey, real nigga shit, man. I had to walk
Shit, literally.
Yeah, real nigga shit type shit.
Dude,
Dead ass, man.
that was a funny episode.
Yeah, type shit.
I was not expecting
I got
Episode
no shame in my game. Hey,
Shitting on him.
shitting on us. Damn.
That was my story, bro.
If you don't use that sound clip, I had that little clip right there.
And I just
Have you
shitted
ever
on him.
shit on yourself? Shit it on them.
Oh my
I
god.
can make y'all laugh. Man. My pain is y'all laughter. Fuck it.
No, I needed that laugh.
thanks
that
for
was
coming.
a good belly laugh. I did. That was a good belly laugh.
Yeah, that was what I needed to keep going
My
with my
stomach
day.
started to cramp up. It was that left. I had to stand up straight like, ooh, shit, this nigga is taking me out right
I
now.
don't know if I can use that machine ever again.
It
Because we
was
go to the
the-
same gym, Rarie.
Nah, just don't go to the gym with bubble guts.
I couldn't even clean it.
But I'm just like, that's gonna be my thought in my head every time.
I didn't even hold you, Rory. I'm literally picturing you hightailing into the bathroom with your ass clenched and everybody just
I would be
walks.
sitting there doing my reps. That's my favorite machine at that gym too.
That is funny as fuck.
I'm gonna be laughing the whole
You say you was
time.
wobbling?
A little awkward.
Oh, he had that. He had
Yeah,
that.
no, it's that quick shuffle.
Yeah, you got a
Ooh,
little,
I gotta
you got
get
a little
to
bit
it.
of like a weird walk going for a second.
Motherfucker trying to talk to you. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. It's all good, man.
Bro, I'm gonna be
Shit
laughing the whole time.
Oh, man.
Well, thank you, Rarie, for coming on
Thank
and
y'all.
joining us, sitting in the hot seat with my homegirl's couch. You're the first man to sit down and have an open
Appreciate
conversation
it.
with us, so we appreciate you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
very
you.
open.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, well, we wrap this up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the episode, interact with us. If you don't agree with something, leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it.
If you question this song, just watch the full episode, not the clip.
We'll see you next time on my homegirl's couch, and we'll be saving you a seat.
Pieces.